I got new shoes.
Listen, are you ready?
I'm excited. I love to be ready.
What is this?
A newspaper.
A newspaper. Does Mom and Dad read a newspaper?
Yeah. My papa does.
Do you know what's at the back of a newspaper? Do you know what a job is?
Me. Wait, Mama does.
Work. So Mom and Dad maybe have a job?
So you can make money.
Yes. Well,
And
do you
buy
know
stuff.
sometimes when you don't have a job, you know what people do sometimes when they don't have a job?
Read.
And they need one? Well, they get a newspaper, and at the back of the newspaper are what they call wanted ads. So let's look at the Graham Leader. This is our town, and there's some wanted ads. It says, part-time security officer wanted. So somebody's looking for someone that will watch their property. And then there's one that says, part-time nurse wanted. So
My Lauren has that.
she does?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then they have, oh, right here it says hiring welders. They need someone to put metal together.
Where do they need welders?
Electricians, carpenters. It doesn't say where. It just has a number for the person to call on the phone. So if someone sees a job in here, they say, ooh, that's for me. Or here's one for Dairy Queen. Oh, part-time person to do ice cream cones.
Uh-oh, I better not work there.
That's a job for me. So if I want to go, I will go to Dairy Queen and I'll say, I want this job that was in the paper. Or I'll call and say, I want the job that was in the paper. Will you hire me? Okay, so do you know what a want ad is now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone wants you to work or do a job.
Good job. And it's all normally at the back of the paper. And it says classifieds.
Yeah, what's
See
that
the
other
words?
paper? There's another paper on
Oh,
there.
these are, oh, that's a good question. These are advertisements also for United, for the grocery market. Maybe sometime I can bring a newspaper and put it in your library for your center time and y'all can look at the pictures
Say yes, ma'am.
and things that you can
Okay,
buy.
let's sit.
We'll ask Miss Hazel if we can do that. Now I have another question. What is a character?
Human?
A human? Sometimes it's
Can be.
human. Okay, think of a movie.
A
What's, what's a movie that you really like?
I like Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. So the characters in Power Rangers are,
They fight.
they're the people that play in the show, right?
I like Power Rangers too.
Okay, so in a book we have characters in a story. That's
I like Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. So Ninja Turtles, like if you watched the movie or read the
I
book,
like it too.
they are the characters of the movie.
I want Paw Patrol. And Paw Patrol.
See? And who are the characters in Paw Patrol?
Marshall.
Chase. Okay, did you know?
Ryder, and Chase are on the case.
Good job. See, you remember that. That's called comprehending it because you remember who the characters are. Did you know in books like this you have characters?
I don't remember the recycling one.
Listen. So there's going to be characters in this book. When we read the book, can you try to remember the characters? Because we're going to write their names on the board in a minute, okay?
Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this called? It says the Easter ribbon. What is that called?
The rabbit. The faces out. A bunny. Bunny
That's
rabbit.
the title. Has Miss Hazel ever told y'all about the title of a book or a paper? This one's called the Easter ribbon. And it says by Bernice Chardot. I don't know how to say her name. Because sometimes names are hard to say, so we just do the best we can. And that's who wrote the book. And illustrated by Charles McCucci. I don't know how to say his name very well either, but he made the pictures. So this book is called The Easter Ribbon, and look at the picture. What is going on in the picture?
That's a frog.
It's a frog?
It's bunny.
Bunny ears. Okay, if you're going to make a prediction or a guess,
Listen.
if you're going to make a prediction or a guess, what would you think this book is about?
Bunny.
Bunny?
Easter.
Easter? Good job. Okay, are you ready to see what it's about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not laying down.
Easter was coming. I think you were right. Easter was coming. The bunnies were very busy making pretty Easter baskets, carrying jelly beans and painting eggs. Do you see the bunnies painting eggs?
Yeah.
on your bottom.
Oh, we'll see.
But the eggs are very small.
The eggs are very small. Eggs are very small, aren't they?
You can easily break them when you step on them.
Okay, let's
We'll
listen to the
see.
story.
We'll see
Okay.
Easter egg squirrel. Froggy watched them from the pond. Sometimes he wished he were a rabbit. They seem to be having so much fun. Do you see him watching? Does he feel left out maybe?
A bit.
Do you ever feel left out of something? Have you ever watched someone else do something?
My sister barely even
He has two sisters.
Oh, so you know how Mr. Rabbit, you know how Mr. Frog feels right now, don't you? Maybe he could convince Turtle to let him paint her eggs before they hatch. Do you think she's going to go for that?
Oh.
Frogly quickly ran to the beach. Turtle was there covering her eggs with sand. See, here she is. Ribbit, Ribbit, Froggy called to Turtle. It's almost Easter. May I paint your eggs?
Is she gonna let him?
Yeah.
You think?
You think she'll let her paint? We'll see.
No. Yeah.
They're her babies. I don't know.
Keep quiet, Turtle warns. Can't you see I'm trying to hide them? If you were to paint them, every bird in the forest would see my eggs and eat them before the babies could hatch and crawl to the water. Go back to your log and stop bothering me.
I was right.
So far, who are the characters we see?
The baby turtles.
Baby turtles. How about Froggy here and Miss Turtle?
And also a whole bunch of things with long ears. They jump a lot.
Bunnies.
Uh-huh. Froggy walked sadly to his favorite hollow log near the rabbit tree and crawled inside. After a long time of feeling sorry for himself, he fell asleep and had a dream.
I love him too.
Oh, good. Oh, just looking at the picture, what do you think his dream was about?
Bunny.
How
It was
cute.
to be a bunny. In the dream, he was an Easter ribbit. Not quite a rabbit, but not a frog either. He was rushing through the high grass to deliver Easter baskets to all the children. The baskets were full of things that Froggy loved. Jelly beans, lollipops, flies, tiny fish eggs, seaweed bars, and delicious mosquitoes too. Hey, do y'all want flies? Can we put flies in your Easter eggs for tomorrow? No, you want candy, don't you?
I love candy.
Suddenly, a terrible noise woke Froggy. He opened his eyes and peeked out the log. Oh, there he is. Look at him peeking out the log. Oh, look. You think this is going to be one of our characters?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
I love the chocolate cookie.
Okay. The chief Easter bunny. Oh, did y'all know the Easter bunnies had a chief? The chief Easter bunny had just landed a helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Hey, do you know what?
No,
He was carrying armfuls of lists of all the children who needed Easter presents.
Ooh, a lot, huh?
Mrs. Rabbit and all of her assistants came running out to greet him. Look, they're excited. He's got a list of kids that need Easter baskets. You are doing a wonderful job, said Chief, but we need more help. Or more helpers. Can you handle an extra load of deliveries? Oh, he needs help. Oh dear, said Mrs. Rabbit. We don't have enough bunnies to deliver the baskets. Flossie and Fernie caught colds last night, and I'm afraid they are running fevers.
Oh, babies.
And Hubert and Henry hurt their feet squeezing under a fence. They can't run until next week. What will we do? What do y'all think she should do?
Help them. Help them. Actually, she should do it for them.
She should do it for them? Okay, we'll see what she decides. Advertise, said Chief Easter Bunny. Did we just talk about advertising?
Good.
Advertise. Look, he's got little signs. Guess what his little signs say?
Advertise.
They say, help wanted, Easter rabbit. Call Mrs. Duck's employment agency. She can fly over the woods and drop ads for the position tonight. Mrs. Duck's a quack, but she may be able to help us. All right, said Mrs. Rabbit. We'll do our best. Oh, what do y'all think is going to happen in the story?
She's gonna help her. She's gonna help him.
Who's going
Who's
to
gonna
help? I think
He's
he needs to be
gonna help
listening a little
us.
better.
He's gonna help her.
Who's going to help her?
The cop.
The cop? Well, he's the one that's supposed to look for help. He can't do it all.
The bunny mom.
The bunny mom has problems.
Yeah, she's the one that needs help. She doesn't have enough helpers.
Her babies are sick.
That's why they're putting help wanted ads out.
Doctors.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, let's see.
Mrs. Duck was sound asleep when Mrs. Rabbit called, but she woke up and wrote the ad anyway. Unfortunately, Mrs. Duck was very nearsighted and didn't see her spelling mistake. Instead of writing an ad for an Easter rabbit, she had written an ad for an Easter ribbit. Now what do you think is going to happen?
Up comes Easter.
Easter ribbit.
Easter ribbit.
Easter.
Who could help with the
Can you
ribbit?
make a prediction?
Bunnies. Bunnies.
Okay, we'll see.
Let's see.
Oh, look, here's Mr. Frog, and guess what he's seeing? Help wanted. Easter
bear.
ribbits.
Oh my gosh.
One of the ads landed on Froggy's log. Froggy saw it as soon as he woke up the next morning. An Easter ribbit, said Froggy. That's me.
He wanted to help.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was his dream come true. Quickly, he wrote down Mrs. Duck's address and ran to the employment office. So he's going to go apply for that job, right? Just like I said I would go to Dairy Queen and apply. He's going to go apply for the rabbit job.
Froggy.
Although she couldn't see well, Mrs. Duck suspected that she was looking at a frog. She kind of thought, this looks like a frog. Nevertheless, Froggy was the only client who had come to her office for a very long time, and there wasn't a rabbit in sight. So what's going to happen?
He will dress up like a rabbit.
He will? Let's see, Caden. I think that's a good prediction. Mrs. Duck ran to her storage room and cut out a big pair of paper bunny ears. She tied them on Froggy's head.
Alex, look at that. Duck.
Then Mrs. Duck pasted a big cotton ball on Froggy to make a rabbit's tail. Froggy was divinely happy. He ran to Mrs. Rabbit's tree right away. You were right, Caden. You made a good prediction. You dressed it up like a rabbit.
That's funny. Now he gets to be Easter ribbit.
Ribbit. Mrs. Rabbit and all her assistants were working feverishly to color new eggs and fill new baskets. Glancing quickly at Froggy's big floppy ears, Mrs. Rabbit didn't notice that he was an Easter ribbit and not an Easter rabbit. She pointed to a tall tower of Easter baskets outside the back door and told Froggy to start his deliveries. Froggy looked up at the baskets. Ribbit, he gasped. I'll never be able to deliver all of these by Easter.
Goodness.
Oh, there's so many baskets. What can he do, guys?
He has to help the frogs.
He has to help the
The
frogs.
bunny.
Ask the
No,
frogs
he
for help.
has more frogs.
He's going to get more frogs. Let's see.
Let's see.
Good prediction. There was only one thing to do. Quickly, he hopped down to the pond. Ribbiting as loudly as he could, Froggy called for all of his friends and relatives to come and help him. Soon a crowd of frogs of all shapes and sizes leapfrogged to pick up the basket stacked behind Mrs. Rabbit's tree. Look, they're all going to make it happen, aren't
I
they?
love that one sitting on the fish.
Oh, that's funny.
He's
Do
cute.
you see it?
Hey, look at the other one.
Those are good looking frogs.
Ribbit turtle.
Okay, let's
Let's see.
listen.
It's almost done, guys. And if you had been anywhere near Froggy Log at the crack of dawn on Easter morning, you would have seen them marching through the meadow to deliver the Easter baskets to the children. And at the head of the parade was Froggy, ribbiting a happy song.
Hush up,
Oh.
Tucker.
I'm a froggy in a hurry, and I've really got to scurry.
Oh, sorry.
Before the sun comes up, while all the kids are sleeping, I'll be popping, sprinting, leaping. I'm as happy as a pup. I can't be a rabbit, so I'll be an Easter ribbit. It's true I'm green, but if I'm seen, I really can ad-lib it. I'll leave some Easter baskets, and everyone will cheer. A tisket, a tasket, the ribbit has been here.
Aww.
Do you like that song?
It's a good little Easter ribbit.
Okay, can you tell me who the characters are real quick? Because we have to go to lunch.
Power Rangers.
No, in the
Excuse
book.
me.
Characters
Sit
in the
up,
book.
Philip.
Miss Froggy,
Miss Froggy. I was right.
Froggy,
Buggy.
Don't say cops.
Who?
There are no cops.
Bunny.
Not one.
Bunny,
A sheriff. A
Bunny,
sheriff.
the chief, the sheriff. Does that mean the chief?
The mom. The
I think that's
rabbit.
who they thought was a...
Yeah, a sheriff.
The mom.
Isn't this Mommy Bunny right here? Mom, Bunny.
Okay.
And who was the person that sent out the ad? That helped them send out the ad?
Fish.
I think she was a duck, wasn't she? Miss
Oh,
Quack.
she was cute. I liked her.
So we'll say the duck.
No, we're listening.
Very good. Look, you know some of the characters.
I love that.
The guy who's dressed up as Buddy, got him.
Mr. Froggy.
Froggy Easter Bed. Froggy Easter Bed.
Froggy Easter Bed. So when you go to the library today and Miss Bryant reads you a story, are you going to know who the character is?
No,
Turn that off.
y'all, wait.